Welcome to our weekly energy forecast and meditation. Sabine.
I'm Juna with the earrings that just want to dance and move around. So you might see me like this a few times.
And we are from Synergy in Motion, where it's all about dancing and empowering you to live true to you. And this week, again, our focus is relationship through the wisdom of the I Ching, dance, human design, and gene keys. And I'll let you take it deeper, dive deeper, dance deeper.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing this week. So from October 2 to 7 is the I Ching's hexagram called number 48, and it is about the well and the depth and replenishing. So think about the well, and when you go deep into the well, you can just get all of the nourishment that you need. This is a well that never runs dry. It's always moving and giving life energy through the water as you dip in. And as it relates to relationship, when you begin a relationship, you often, dip your big toe in. You're in the shallows of the relationship at the beginning because it's new. You're not diving deep yet. You're in the shallows. And in this shallowness, you might feel inadequate at the beginning because you don't know the person. And in our society, there's huge expectations on being the expert in everything before you even begin. So in relationships, you might put a lot of pressure on yourself to be a great lover, to be very supportive, or to be beautiful, or to be all of the things that you think you should be. And when I was in relationship, when I started relationship with Sabina, we were definitely in the shallows. I had my big toe in, and I felt really inadequate because I had never been with a woman before. So what was that like? And what happened is I just took it little step by little step. Sabina was very supportive, and I was willing to be vulnerable, willing to kind of explore. And when I didn't know something, I asked a question. And so that's one of the key things is feeling inadequate. People, they feel so bad that they don't even want to branch out and ask a question. They just you stay in the shallows forever. But when you can ask a question and just branch out a little bit, dive a little bit deeper than your comfort zone, instead of the big toe in, maybe two big toes, and then all your toes, and then before you know it, you're up to your ankles and then your knees, and then then you're all in. And so that's what relationship is like from in the beginning, and this inadequacy at the beginning. But as you dive deeper and deeper and you learn how to trust yourself, how to trust them, you become vulnerable, you give of yourself, you receive love from them, you go into also a deeper energy of resources. Mm-hmm. And through your experiences, through love, caring, attention, questions, all of this through experience with each other, you go deeper and you have the resources that do replenish you as an individual and in the relationship.
Mm-hmm. And it's also in the relationship. I offer for myself when Juna is in a bad mood.
I'm never in a bad mood.
Rarely. I feel there's something wrong with me. Did I do something wrong? And I could go very much easy into this sense of inadequacy. But instead, when I ask a question, she actually has the chance to say what's going on. Mm-hmm. And oftentimes it is nothing to do with me. She might be thinking about something or whatever, but it solves that and allows us together to dive deeper and replenish ourselves with something that's nurturing instead of that mind game thinking and wandering and worrying. Mm-hmm. We do that a lot in all areas of our life, and particularly in our relationships that should nurture and nourish us. And if they don't, then it also might be time to go into the unknown, to dive into your single life again, right? That's the same kind of dynamic. A lot of people stay in relationship because they're afraid of the unknown, of how it is to be by themselves, where they really know it's time to dip the toe, two toes, all of it into the end of that relationship. Give yourself permission to not know and ask questions instead of letting your mind judge you into that sense of inadequacy. Dare to be curious in the unknown.
Yeah, and when you're in the shallows in a new relationship, or you're at a juncture in a relationship where there's something new, just even the simplest question, what's going on? Like, what's really going on here? What's actually happening, versus jumping to a conclusion. And that's what the mind is really good at, is jumping to conclusions to try to keep you safe and not moving forward. When you can go deep with each other, you can actually meet each other in conflict versus running away from it or always staying in the shallows. Like, a lot of relationships stay in the shallows. They never want to meet conflict. And when you can meet conflict, you have to go deeper and more vulnerable and ask more questions. And in that conflict, in the resolution of it, you are growing your resources, and it actually can be really replenishing in your relationship.
Yeah, and if we wouldn't have the courage to dive into conflict and stay open in those times and really dare to be intimate in those situations and ask the questions, I don't think we would get married next week. Because we do that, because we have the courage to ask questions, to be vulnerable and to dive deep, there is a resourcefulness and a nurturing that is present with us in our relationship that is just, I don't know how to describe it. It's beautiful. And it really very is nourishing. Yeah.
nourishing, replenishing. And it's about going deep. So we're looking at it through the filter of relationships, but you can also look at where you are in your life, where you're just in the shallows, and you're in the shallows because you're afraid and feeling inadequate, and you should be better or greater before you even begin. Just notice that, and then just have the courage to ask a question and just take your next step in if it feels right for you, if that's what you're being called to. And then little bit by little bit, you will go deeper and deeper and be able to gather all of the resources available to you.
Beautiful.
So enjoy this week of replenishing and going deeper in whatever way you choose.
So let's go deeper into meditation and explore this energy of the well, diving deep and being replenished. And just allow your body to be replenished by air, by taking a deep, deep breath into your beautiful body. And another one.
And breathe deep. Go deeper and deeper into the well of your breath. And let that deepness of your breath replenish you and nurture you and bring you present into your beautiful body in this now moment.
And in this now moment, connect with your sacred space, the space inside of you, all around you, that is safe, that is you, that is sacred. And allow yourself to dive into that space, to open up to yourself, to the being of you, the magic of you, the beauty of you. the strength of you. Expressed through all the ways there are, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. Let all of that be present with you in this moment. Because all of it is the miracle of you. And allow that right and wrong to drop away. There just is in this moment. No judgment. Just being you. And imagine how you dive into that being you, allowing yourself to be you, deepening that sense of you in this moment, just in this moment. How do you experience yourself in this moment? How do you feel? And just be present with that. And in this presence, add some gratitude for all of you. Can you be grateful for yourself? And for your adventure in this world? And allow that to really sink deep into your body. The gratitude and presence, embracing all of you, all the colors, all the ways of being. The areas where you are an expert, and the areas where you are a novice and have no clue. And let's take this not knowing a little further. Can you be present with the unknown? The unknown in your life, the insecurity of not knowing, and not make anything or anyone wrong about it. Just notice those areas in your life where you are a novice, where you don't know. And instead of making yourself wrong, how would it be to be grateful for this new adventure, the new well that you can discover, that you can dive deep into? And just for this moment, open yourself up for this adventure of the new, the unknown, deeply connected with your being and what is true for you, with gratitude. And while you're present with the unknown, open your awareness to all of life, holding you, embracing you in your adventure. Allow yourself to be held and embraced by the seen world and by the unseen world. And with that, open up for the resources that come your way, that support you on your journey. From being a novice, diving into the resources, and being on your adventure and being nourished by it. And together, let's take a moment to be grateful for all those new adventures that are about to unfold or that are already unfolding, that invite us into the unknown. And let's encourage each other to stay open, to not contract in fear, but to stay open, listening to our own wisdom and awareness, moving forward into the new era, ready to be birthed on this planet. And then come back to your own sacred space, your courage, your gratitude. And know that your courage to stay open, to dive deep, to stay true to you in this adventure is a huge contribution and resource for other people, for us all. And for that, we are very, very grateful. As always, thank you for being you. What a gift you are. Thank you.
Thank you for coming and playing and learning with us today. Just take notice of what this energy is for you this week, diving deeper, a little bit deeper than what you've ever dove into before, either in relationship or in your own wisdom and knowing. So we're curious how that shows up. You can always let us know by responding and commenting below. And regarding next week and the next couple of weeks, we will not be here because we are getting married and we are moving back to Canada after 5 months away. So we've got lots to do in the next 2 weeks. So we will see you after that, and with bells on and with dancing earrings and even more. So again, we're so grateful, and we will see you next time. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.